Peace and blessings. Thanks for listening to this Monday morning edition. Enjoy this snipe life. And thanks for listening to this episode.
Just another day, gotta get it in the hood. Drop it in the water, smoke a tester, said it's good. Up the A. Cut it. I doubled up today. Straight off the beam to the bag, nigga. Ski mask on my face. Wish a nigga would. He looking like a plate, you getting lifted out your goods. Up today. You thought I gave a fuck? No way. You can hear the shots in the morning when they ricochet. The bullets got no names and they come in any age. Ski mask on his face, looking for a bigger plate. It's foul cause the shorty by the school got hit with strays. Try to play it cool, you know the rules of the paper chase. Get it how you live it, but you timid when you run away. Trapped in a box like you locked, can't run away. Don't be another job on camera, put the gun away. It's Sunday, my man called me from the feds. Press 5, level 3 max. He relaxed, but his stress high. What you tell a guy that blue trial and he got life plus 14 more years? Yeah, that shit is trite. You can send a kite or you can call. Mentally you with us, you just stuck behind the wall. For all my niggas 10 toes down that stood tall. It's just another day around the way we spitting raw. Yo.
Watching the crime shows. Hey baby.
Yeah.
Will you read that real quick? Just that line right there.
Number 2.
Yep. And then I'll tell people what this form is from that you're reading.
I understand and agree that I will be eligible to earn pay at the level 3A education/programming rate of 15 cents per hour for treatment participation.
So that's from. So this is the earn release program. Remember I was telling everyone I did the earn release program?
Yes.
So this was ERP or whatever. So this is the earn release program memo of agreement. So this is basically the contract
Yes.
that I had to sign to participate in it. And here's the other thing too. Remember I was telling you where I was at? I was in the hole.
Yeah.
When they came down there, because I thought I had lost a program. You know what I mean? When I fucked up, when I was smoking the weed and then went to the hole. At, where does this say, baby?
OCI SEG.
That's where I was at. That's Oak Hill Correctional Center, segregation. That's a whole OCI facility name.
Got
OCI. So basically, I was in the hole and they brought this to me. Because I thought I had lost a program, right? Because I was waiting to do the earn release program, and I was at minimum because I got sent to minimum, you know, and then I was going to go do this. It was going to be, I was supposed to go do it at like, I think it was Black River Fall. It was one of the minimum camps. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, was at Oregon Correctional Center, smoked weed, got sent to the hole at Oak Hill. Oak Hill is right next door to Oregon. Okay. It's literally right. It's literally like a 1 minute walk.
Okay.
But anyways, so I was sitting in a hole for the dirty urine. And then luckily they gave me an opportunity to do the program still. But I had to do it in medium facility now instead of minimum. So basically I was going to have to do it at RCI now, which is a medium. So, I mean, in a way, now that I look back on it, I'm probably like, and this may sound crazy, but maybe me getting the dirty urine maybe enforced even more in their eyes that I needed some kind of treatment or something. Right. They're like, dude's willing to smoke weed in a joint. You know what I'm saying? He's at a minimum camp and he's still smoking weed in here. So, like, it would have been kind of silly for them to not still give me my program.
Yeah.
And, you know, in a way. But, like, the punishment was like, okay, well, you can still do it, but you're going to have to do it in medium now.
Right.
Where there's a fence around, you know, and the setting is different. Because a minimum would have been, you know, there's no fence. Just the environment, just all of it, just your mind frame feels better. Knowing there's not a fence around the place. Like, you would have obviously, like, I would have been able to go out and work at, like, one of these companies out in wherever the community was,
Right.
you know, you would have been making like minimum wage, but like, you know, compared to 15 cents an hour, like, you know, that would have been better. So basically I fucked that up. But still, anyways, long story short, I was given the opportunity to go to RCI to do the program still. And this is the contract you got to sign. So this is, see where it's Department of Corrections. That's like the header. This is from the Division of Adult Institutions, Wisconsin Statute, Section 30205. Remember I was telling you about who makes all the, like when you go to prison, you get an inmate handbook. It tells you what you can't have, you know, how many stuff you can have, like 5 T-shirts, you know, 3 towels, 2 pair of tennis shoes, like all that stuff, right? Who do you think's making all those things up? It's some white man that's making that inmate handbook up. Because they got the statute. It's literally like prison's its own world. Like someone wrote all this shit up and came with all. Now I'm gonna read this memo. So if people don't want to hear it, check out now, because I'm gonna read this. Basically, this contract you have to sign to be able to participate in this program to earn your freedom. It's a 6-month program, and so I'm just gonna get to it. People are like, "Dude, will you shut up and just read it?" All right, so it says, "Note: read this carefully before signing. If you have questions, ask them." And then it has my name on it, my inmate number, and the facility name. So I was at Oak Hill when this happened, in the hole, OCI segregation. You see it right there, right, baby? So it says, as authorized, pursuant to state of Wisconsin statutes, I agree to participate in the Department of Corrections Earn Release Program. I understand that my participation in the program is a privilege that may be revoked at any time. Like, that's cold right there. They're basically telling you we can just kick you out whenever and not give you a reason why. This agreement is made voluntarily and knowingly. The Earn Release Program has been explained to me. I understand the program. I understand the consequences of my decision to participate in the program. I understand and promise to comply with all the terms of this agreement. Specific conditions of Earn Release participation. I understand the ERP is approximately a 180-day rehabilitation-oriented program. ERP's activities involve intensive group counseling, individual rehabilitation goals, restorative justice, and reintegration modules at any other program and any other programming that the department determines will be appropriate to assist in successful return to the community. I understand that ERP has rules that I, as a participant must comply with. I understand the ERP rules are program specific and may differ from some of the rules at other correctional institutions or may not apply to inmates who are not participating in ERP. Remember I was telling you how, like, if you're in the program, like, you can't talk to like regular general people?
Right.
Because they had us, like, on the program unit, they had us all on one specific unit. But on that unit, you had regular general population people too. They were just doing their time. Like my cellie, he was a GP inmate, but I was in ERP. So like I couldn't talk, like you just couldn't talk about stuff. Like I couldn't talk about anything program. Like if I were to come in the room and he would be like, man, so how group go today? I couldn't basically say anything about it. Well, that's grounds to get kicked out. Or like you can't talk to regular general population inmates, just random conversation. You can't be like, hey, how's it going, man? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? You can't do none of that. Like if one of your group members sees you, they'll tell on you. You can get kicked out for that. Like when you're sitting down in the lunch hall, in a chow hall or whatever, eating lunch. If you're sitting at a table with someone that's in general population, you better not say nothing to them. Nothing.
Right.
Because somebody could tell on you and be like, man, dude was talking to so-and-so. Dude's a GP. Dude's in the program. They ain't supposed to be talking. And then when you go in a group, like, they'll just tell on you and shit. And your counselor might be like, so-and-so said that you were talking with, so-and-so. Is that true? And you'd be like, well, I was just asking if he could pass me a napkin or something. Or, that ain't going to fly, though.
Okay.
So it's just super disciplined. Like, doesn't that sound ridiculous?
Yes.
So that's that's what they mean when they say that. When they say this part about some of the specific, it says, I understand that ERP rules are program specific and may differ from some of the rules at other correctional institutions, or may not apply to inmates who are not participants in ERP. These rules are specific to the ERP unit. I agree to comply with ERP rules. I understand that I will personally be responsible for all state-issued items given to me upon entering ERP. Damage to or loss of the items due to my actions will result in my purchasing, replacing items or like value. Like if you fucking mess your state boots up or them greens they give you, they make you pay for those. What else to say? I understand I am required to practice good grooming and personal hygiene habits and set by ERP program I am participating in. I agree to abide by all rules and policy of ERP. I understand that failure by me to comply with rules and policies will result in treatment, interventions, sanctions, and possible conduct reports, and discipline which may result in removal from ERP. I understand that failure to complete ERP will result in the loss of earned release program consideration and possible increase in custody level. So basically, like if you quit or get kicked out, they could send you to max. I agree to abide by all rules and policies of ERP. I agree that the warden or his or her designee has sole discretion and may remove me from ERP if he or she determines that my program participation or my understanding of treatment material is unsatisfactory. I agree that I will not apply to participate in any other correctional program while I am in ERP. The committing court and identified victims of crime for which participants are presently incarcerated will be notified of the recommended placement for all participants in the ERP. As a participant in the Earned Release Program, I may attend or be involved in community programs that may indirectly reveal that I have an AODA diagnosis. And then it says, this is waiver of administrative rules and Earned Release Program. I knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily waive my rights under the Department of Corrections administrative rules in order to be eligible to participate in the Earned Release Program. The waiver applies to all of the Department of Corrections administrative rules, including but not limited to those referred in the following paragraphs. No coercion, threat, or duress was used to secure this waiver. And then it says, I understand and agree that Section DOC 309.155 of the Wisconsin Administrative Code would not apply to me while enrolled in the Earned Release Program. I understand this means I will not actively pursue any appeals on current cases or request assistance or written materials researching any appeals. Cases involving child custody, visitation, and/or support may be appropriately addressed through the individualized treatment planning process with social worker. I understand that the other cases will need to be held in abeyance while I'm enrolled in ERP. And then this is the part Michelle's reading. I understand and agree that if I will be eligible to earn pay, I understand and agree that I will be eligible to earn pay at the level 3A educational program rate of 15 cents per hour for treatment participation. And then it says, I understand that once I'm admitted to the program that I cannot request removal. Any request of this nature may be deemed a major violation of the Wisconsin Administrative Code. If my behavior is such that I am removed from program status and placed in termination status, I may also be subject to major disciplinary action. Behavior which could result in removal includes, but is not limited to, inadequate program, progress and treatment, disobeying orders, disruptive conduct, etc. If additional criminal charges are lodged against me, either for alleged acts occurring before I joined ERP or during my participation, I agree that I may be removed from ERP at the discretion of the Department of Corrections. And then it says, I understand that I must successfully complete the earned release program in its entirety. In the event that I do not successfully complete ERP for any reason, I may be transferred to another correctional institution to continue service of my sentence. And then it says, my signature hereunder certifies that I have carefully read all this agreement, terms, and conditions, that I was given enough time to ask any questions that I have about the meaning of this agreement and the Department of Corrections administrative rules, and that those questions were answered completely and to my satisfaction. My signature also certifies that I have signed this agreement voluntarily. See when I signed it? 4/13/2012, that's when I signed it. I was in the hole. Because this lady brought it down to me. They had knocked on my door and shit. I didn't know what it was. And they were like, do you still want to participate in the earned release program? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, man, I thought they took it from me because I went to the hole. And they were like, no, well, you're just going to have to, do it at RCI now. Medium custody. And I was like, hell yeah, man, I'll still do that shit. Yeah. Ain't that crazy though? Some of the rights you got to give up. Like, you can't, basically they're saying, like, if you get in this program, you can't complain. You can't, write us up for nothing. You're just basically at our mercy. You can't talk to nobody. You can't do anything regular. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy. You think you could do something like that? Would you sign up for something like this?
It would be tough.
I guess it's basically like, that was the point of me reading it, like, for people that are wondering. Because I was just basically wondering, like, would you sign up for something like that? Would you? I mean, I guess a person like you would, that might be tough to answer, because, like, you would probably have to literally be in prison.
Yeah.
To know, like, okay, well, nah, fuck that. I just do my time, or nah.
What made you decide to do it?
Shit. Because I wanted to change. I just wanted to stop. Wanted to finally stop coming back to jail and prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I realized, like, that this was something that was going to help me change my thinking and work on the stuff I needed to do. Because I could have just been like, nah. You know what I mean? Went back to medium for... They would have probably made me go back. After I got out the hole, they would have sent me back to medium maybe for about a year. And then I would have got sent back down to minimum again. So I could have just waited that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I got to fucking figure some stuff out here. Because when I get out, I don't want to come back no more.
Right.
And I guess, too, like, honestly, too, it was like... some about just getting caught, just smoking that weed, getting thrown in the hole, you know what I mean? Because I was literally at minimum. You know what I'm saying? And the next step was the earned release program. You know what I mean? And then when I went to the hole, I thought I lost everything. You know what I mean? I remember calling mom and shit from the hole and shit and telling her. That shit was crazy. I was in my cell sitting on the floor. Called her and shit and told her. And then I ended up getting it. I was lucky. Because there was a couple people that I was at Oregon with, they went to the hole too. You know what I'm saying? For other shit.
Yeah. Like
just doing other shit or whatever. Because when I was in there, I saw them come through there. And they weren't like in the kind of trouble I was, you know. So they got out the hole and went back, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I was just like, damn, man, I'm still sitting in here. So all of that, you know what I mean? And you're just like, damn, man, I'm about to go back to medium now. I done fucked off my minimum. I'm going backwards now. You know what I mean? And I was just like, oh, man, for some weed? I was like, I'm sitting in a hole for some weed. And, like, I'm not even high. Like, it's temporary. It's going to go away. It ain't, you know, it's for some temporary shit. I'm like, I basically, like, was willing to throw all of it away. Like, you know, basically. So you're just sitting in that hole like that for that. So you're just like, oh, man. So, yeah, that was just super reality check, I guess. Yeah.
And now you're glad you did it, right?
Hell yeah. I wouldn't. You know, I mean, I was, because I was in the hole for 65 days. I still remember exactly how many days I was in there. Yeah, can't see out. The wall, like the windows in the hole are frosted. You can't see out of them. Like for showers, you get showers like 3 days a week. They come and you back up. They chain your, you know, you stick your hands out the back of the cell. Mm-hmm. They handcuff you. Boom. Pop the door. You come out. They walk you to the shower. You're shackled and all that shit. They walk you to the shower, unhandcuff you. Give you, because like if you have a razor and shit like that, they keep all the razors. And like when it's your shower day, when they take you in there, you ask them for your razor. You got to shave in the shower. And then you give them the razor back and all that. Like when you're done with it, you put it on the thing. And then when they come to like basically lock you back up and walk you to your cell, that's when they take the razor back and all that stuff. Mm. Yeah. They put your little change of clothes on the trap. You only get like maybe 5 minutes to shower. Half the time the water ain't even cold, ain't even hot. You know what I'm saying? That shit, oh man. And then like, yeah, and then you go back to your cell. And then a lot of times when you're doing that, like when you're in the shower showering, that's when they're in your cell tearing your shit up. Seeing what you got in there. And you come back, your bed's all, they don't even make the shit, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't even fix the room back up. So then when you come back in, you got to fix all your shit back up. And sometimes when you're a hole, you get hungry because you can't get canteen in there. You know what I'm saying? So they give you that little food, and sometimes you might try to save it because you might be hungry at night. So when you go to the showers and stuff, like that's when they take all that shit. You might have saved a little orange or something, or a little bowl of cereal to snack on late at night, because they feed you dinner at 5. So after you eat the little weak-ass meal that's really for a toddler, from about 5:15 on up to about 6 in the morning, you're starving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'll be trying to save stuff, and that's what I was saying. Because that's the only time your cell is open is when you're going to take a shower. So that's when they come in there and look for shit. You know what I'm saying? You're locked in the shower.
Yeah.
So they go in there, tear your room up. You take your little fruit, take your little cereal, tell you can't have it. You're like, dog, I'm behind. Oh, you ain't supposed to have it. It's contraband. You might stick your little milk in the window thing to keep it cold if it's winter. They'll come take it. You ain't supposed to have this milk. Well, man, I didn't feel like I didn't want to eat my cereal. I'm saving it tonight. Well, you can't have this. You just said, yeah, shit's crazy as hell. You ain't got no TV. You ain't got nothing in no radar. It's just you on the walls. The only other noise you hear is when people are, because people are in, their own cells. It's single cell. You're in a hole by yourself. But, people talk and people, communicate with each other. People might get to kicking and banging on the doors and shit like that because they're mad about something. Or they might be telling the CO, hey, my chest is hurting. Or, whatever the concern is. And so they might get to kicking on the door. Shit like that. People will play chess in there too. You know what I mean? Like, you might have one dude in the cell across playing chess with somebody across, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Across the way. I don't know how they were doing that But like they be playing chess against each other and shit. In completely different cells. That was crazy how they were doing that. I still don't know how. But yeah, that was crazy. And then like when you do get wrecked, they just take you to a little cage. It's just open air on the top, but you basically go from one cell to another cell. And you get like maybe like 20 minutes out there and that's it. And you go back to your cell. I did that for 65 days.
Wow.
Peace and blessings, everyone. It's Monday morning. You gotta go to work. Probably gotta get up. If you don't have to work, you know what I'm saying? You can just chill today. I just got back from work. Had to leave out about 3 o'clock. Had a couple trucks to load. It was my day off, but whatever. So it's about 6:20 a.m. I'm back home. And about to let the dog out. And a little cafe. A little morning coffee. A little morning motivation. I hope everyone had a great weekend. We did. The Nina Simone musical was awesome. We got some Mexican food after. And then came home and just chilled and watched some crime shows and stuff like that. Cleveland beat Orlando yesterday for people that watch the NBA. That was a pretty good game. Donovan Mitchell snapped. He had a pretty good game. Yeah, weather's pretty nice outside too. I think we're supposed to see 70 degrees today in Milwaukee. So for people listening in Wisconsin, yeah, the weather's supposed to be decent today. Let Charlie get out here and get some of this fresh air. Yeah, so today we'll be putting together, we put together some content from like our travels yesterday, late evening, and then got some stuff we're gonna put together today. So, a lot of it'll be yesterday afternoon, early or late evening or whatever. And then put together some stuff today too as well. We got the next couple of days off. So that's gonna be nice. So be looking out for us. You know what I'm saying? Birds are chirping. See if Charlie's got a poop or something. Yeah, so make it a good day. Whatever you got going on, stay safe. And check out our podcast. Michelle and I appreciate it. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the clips. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, make sure you always check in the beginning, the middle, and the end, in between. You know what I mean? Because I'll be throwing music clips and funny comedy clips in between, just to spice it up a little bit or whatever. So hoping everyone's enjoying. And I'm gonna let Charlie finish doing what he needs to do out here, take him back in, drink my coffee, turn the news on, and then go get in the lab. I'll holler at y'all soon. Have a great day. Baby, there's a lot of dope fiends out here, and maybe they should have did that boot camp out there in St. Croix, in the Richmond area. So I got pulled up the public safety
website out there for St. Croix in the New Richmond area. These people are out here bad. So this Alan Weissender, dude's got male 42, dude's got out of county holds, municipal writ of commit warrant issued by Polk County. He's got an out of state bench warrant issued by Washington County, Minnesota. He's got a probation hold. He's got possession of firearm by felon, operating with controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of THC. This is out there in New Richmond. He's got a felony hold. What they're talking about, all the crime is down here in Milwaukee. Jacob Taylor Weidmeyer. He has a warrant, contempt warrant issued by St. Croix County. He has possession of THC, second offense, possession of drug paraphernalia, and he has a probation hold. For possession of meth, second degree reckless endangering safety. He was on paper, so he's got a hold. Adam Joseph Wayne, operating while under the influence. John Trisianko, he has theft, removable property, criminal damage to property, burglary to a dwelling. He's got a PO hold on him. Here's another, Brady Tishman. He's got manufacturing, distribution of delivery of fentanyl, possession of controlled substance near certain places, battery or threat to judge. Damn, he was threatening the judge? Dude, battery or threat to judge, prosecutor, or LEO. I don't know what LEO is. He has a fail to comply officer, and he has a manufacturing, delivering of cocaine. These are all white guys. That's out there in Hudson. That's where they dropped me off to get the Greyhound home when I did boot camp. Here's a John Smith, white guy, caused injury, OWI, passenger. So he had a 16-year-old in the car with him. He was driving around crazy. Hit and run involved great bodily harm, reckless driving, endangering safety, failure to notify police of an accident. And here's a Gabrielle Shiver, Joseph Serpico, domestic, disorderly conduct, aggravated battery, domestic, so he's beating his girlfriend up or his wife. Nicholas Schmidt, operating while under the influence, operating while revoked, bail jumping. Oh, shit. I ain't hear about this one. Shouldn't we be hearing about all the murders and shit like that? You hear about all the ones in Milwaukee. This is a murder. River Falls, out in River Falls. First degree intentional homicide. Someone died in River Falls? Damn, someone got murdered. I thought they didn't have crime out there. First degree intentional homicide. Michael Dylan Price, felony hold. He was on paper too, damn. Yep, out there in River Falls, yep. Let's see, who else? David Morales, battery, domestic, possession of drug paraphernalia, disorderly conduct, first degree, reckless endangering safety. Who else? James Nestor, receiving stolen property, operating motor vehicle without owner's consent, bail jumping felony, resisting or obstructing an officer. Holy shit. Man, this person is on some bull. Nicola Miu. This is from the St. Croix County Sheriff's Office. Holy shit. Mayhem. A dude has a mayhem arrest. He has 4 mayhem arrests. Holy shit, no bond. So he has he has 4 mayhem arrests. They're all on the same day, so he got charged with 4 counts of mayhem. He has a first degree intentional homicide, aggravated battery. So he has 4 aggravated batteries, a first-degree intentional homicide, and then 4 mayhems. This is Nicola Miu. We're going to have to look that up. That's M as in Mary, I-U. That's the last name, M-I-U. And then first name is Nicola, N as in Nancy, I-C-O-L-A-E. Male, 54 years old. St. Croix County. I'm going to have to look that one up. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look that up right now. Hold on. Okay, I found the video of that one. That one was crazy as hell. This one, so this is the Nicola Miu found guilty of first-degree reckless homicide. So I'm going to play the clip. Don't mind that. Some crazy
so he was originally charged with intentional crimes. By deduction, it seems like he was found... They couldn't agree on the intentional crime, so they moved on to the reckless, and that's what he was charged with. Reckless crimes are a lesser included offense of the intentional crimes. There's still substantial life-changing penalties that he faces.
So that's all they really have for that shit right now. You know, a lot of times they'll be trying to hide stuff. But check this out. This is some crazy shit. This made me mad as hell. How's everyone doing? Y'all want to hear this white dude going nuts? Being racist? While everyone's saying racism is over and no one uses the N-word, listen to this punk-ass white dude yelling at this brown woman. She looks like she's probably, I don't know, I'm not going to judge what she is, but she's brown girl. And there's this white dude, and he's like walking in the background. This happened at, this incident, says the incident involving a man shouting the N-word at the University of Texas at Austin highlights a disturbing trend of the anti-black racism on college campuses. This rise in incidents can be attributed to a number of factors. Firstly, the current socio-political climate has embodied individuals with racist views to openly express them. This is due to a combination of factors, including the normalization of hate speech in some segments of society and a perceived decrease in social consciousness for such behavior. So I'm just going to play the clip. I don't feel like reading it anymore. This white dude is going off. Listen to this bullshit, baby. You can just hear the anger in him.
Up now, you fucking nigger! Fucking nigger!
Shut the fuck up!
I'm never gonna forget you, fucking nigger! You're dead, nigger! Up now, you fucking nigger! Fucking nigger!
Shut the fuck up!
I'm never gonna forget you, fucking nigger! You're dead, nigger!
I'm going to play it one more time. Because sometimes some of y'all white people might maybe play this for people when, you know what I'm saying? The ones that talk about racism is over and they act so oblivious to stuff. They act like everything's all great out here. Play this for them. Play it for them.
Up now, you fucking nigger! Fucking nigger!
Shut the fuck up!
I'm never gonna forget you, fucking nigger! You're dead, nigger! Up now, you fucking nigger!
One more time for the people in the back.
Fucking nigger!
Shut the fuck up!
I'm never gonna forget you, fucking nigger! You're dead, nigger!
The anger in that white man's voice, that you can just hear it.
So unnecessary.
Right? It's just like, man. So I played it like 4 or 5 times. I was saying, you know, play that for somebody. Not, you know what I mean, to educate. Not to make somebody mad. That's the whole point of this, is to show that there's still people out here shouting that bullshit ass word around. You know what I mean? And just so openly, it's just like dudes just walking by, just
And for no reason.
right. There's no reason for it. Just, you know, he just doesn't like black people. That's such a poor reason to not like somebody. But yeah, so that's that. Okay. Thanks for listening to Monday morning's episode.
We appreciate it. Enjoy the music on the way out. This is Lloyd Banks. And until the next one, peace.
Everything on heavy water on your prop bezzy. Name my prezi rock steady. My confetti is a blend of blueberry. Too many crosses on my line. New celly. Can't even snuff a nigga. Lame suit ready. What pocket change you buried? Some words are strong enough to get your fam touched. Serpent ass nigga. Slither right out your handcuffs. With total opposites. How could you understand us? Pockets in the drought yet flooding your Instagram up. WCW rams us, lyricist delivery, Roberto Duran punch. My aura illuminates the room, Louis Vuitton balloons, Banco back to revving up the goons, movie time resumes.